All right, so these are the Black Bibs. They are super comfortable, super nice. They feel pretty high quality, but here's the thing. They're cheap. They're really not that expensive. And they kind of pride themselves on that. I can't explain it, but if you head over to their website, which is right here, it's just, I think, theblackbibs.com. But we're going to talk about these things and my thoughts on these versus, say, like Pearl Izumi, which I have used before, and I still have a pair. But yeah, let's talk about it as I almost knock over my beer. So first off, these things are super comfortable. I really do like these. So far, the padding that are on it are actually really nice. I haven't ran into any issues with these as of yet. They have a interesting like pattern layout here. I really couldn't tell you what most of it does, to be quite honest with you. I just know that they work, and my bum feels nice when I use these on a long ride. Now, most people may not use chamois, or may be unfamiliar with chamois. These basically allow you to have a nice, pleasant experience on a long mountain bike or road ride. And these go for either. I mean, I use these on my road rides. I use these on my mountain bike rides. But I'm not sponsored by these guys. They haven't paid me. They don't even know that I'm doing this, to be quite honest with you. I just really like this product. Now, here are my Pearl Izumi bibs. I do like Pearl Izumi bibs. They are very comfortable as well. They are very well built. They do have a really nice warranty, and that is a big thing. In fact, I actually had two pairs that the padding itself actually tore up really badly, and I contacted, eBay, okay, cool. I contacted Pearl Izumi, and they said, okay, send us the bibs, and we'll take a look and see what we can do. So I sent it to them, and they replaced them on the spot. It was pretty much no questions asked. They knew, but there was one problem with all this so when I got them back, they were a different design. They were the newer design, which is perfectly fine. That's cool. I like that they do that. I think that's a good thing to do. But there was one problem. That new design was smaller for that size. So I couldn't actually wear them comfortably. So I ended up selling them to MTB Desert Rat. But and I ended up using the money from that to pick up the Black Bibs, or more Black Bibs, because I had already had a pair and I really liked them. So back on the Black Bibs here. Let's see here. The quality seems very nice. I have not had any issues with these. I'm more than 10 rides deep on probably each pair at least. Probably the one that I've had the longest is probably way more than that. I really do like the straps. The straps are very well ventilated, and they feel like they cool very well. They're not a very hot bib, which is nice. They're pretty plain in the sense that like they're called Black Bibs, but they do have some other versions that are a little bit more expensive than this. These come in at $40, which is pretty cheap if you think about bibs. I mean, you can spend well over $200 on bibs. I mean, those Pearl Izumis I was just talking about were probably like $100 to $150. So to have bibs that are $40 and do well, I'm pretty down with it. Like I said, the top strap's really nice. The padding's pretty nice. They don't ride up on my legs. They stay right where they need to. The sizing is nice. I run a size large. I'm about 205 pounds, 5'10", and these fit beautifully.